What's up, everyone? It's your guy, Marqui Garrett, back at it again with K Fortuna All Aspects Realty, and today we're diving deep into the game changer shaking up the real estate world, the NAR Settlement. Trust me, this affects everyone, whether you're buying your dream home or a seasoned investor. We're breaking down the jargon, the implications, and how you can come out on top. This is all about empowering you, the viewer, with the knowledge to navigate these changes like a pro. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future real estate gems. Let's unlock the secrets to real estate success together. Alright folks, let's kick things off with the first major change. Buyer-agent agreements are now mandatory. Now I know what you might be thinking, more paperwork, Marquis, but hold on, because this is actually a win for you as a buyer. Think of it like this: before you go on a trip, you wouldn't just hop on a plane without knowing where you're going, right? You'd plan your itinerary, book your flights, and know exactly what to expect. That's what a buyer-agent agreement does for your real estate journey. It lays out everything in black and white, the agent's responsibilities, the services they'll provide, and most importantly, how much it's going to cost you. No more hidden fees, no more surprises. This agreement protects both you and your agent, ensuring everyone is on the same page from day one. It's all about transparency and clarity, which are crucial when you're making such a significant investment. Now, here's where it gets even better. This agreement isn't set in stone, it's negotiable. That's right, you have the power to discuss the terms, the services, and even the fees with your agent. Don't be afraid to ask questions, voice your concerns, and make sure the agreement aligns with your needs and budget. Remember, knowledge is power, and having a clear understanding of this agreement puts you in the driver's seat of your real estate journey. So embrace this change, folks. It's designed to protect you, provide clarity, and give you more control over the home buying process. Stay tuned, because up next, we're diving into another game-changer buyer-agent compensation. Get ready to have your minds blown, folks, because we're about to tackle a topic that's turning the traditional real estate model on its head: buyer-agent compensation. For years, it's been the norm for sellers to pay the commission for both the listing agent and the buyer's agent. But guess what? The game has officially changed. With this NAR settlement, buyer-agent commissions are now 100% negotiable. That's right, you heard me correctly. You, the buyer, have the power to negotiate how much your agent gets paid. This is a monumental shift in the industry, putting more control and flexibility in your hands. Now I know what you're thinking, Marquis. Does this mean I have to pay my agent out of pocket? Well, here's the deal. It depends. In some cases, the seller might still offer a commission to buyer agents, but it's no longer a guarantee. You might need to factor in your agent's fees as part of your closing costs or negotiate a separate agreement directly with your agent. This is where that buyer-agent agreement we talked about earlier becomes your secret weapon. Use it to your advantage. Discuss compensation openly and honestly with your agent. Remember, communication is key. Find out what fee structures they offer, whether it's a flat fee, a percentage of the sale price, or a combination of both. Don't be afraid to shop around and compare different agents and their compensation models. The beauty of this change is that it promotes transparency and allows you to choose an agent who aligns with your budget and your needs. So, embrace this power shift, folks. Negotiate your agent's compensation, be an informed buyer, and take control of your real estate destiny. Chapter 3. MLS Listings, Decoding the New Look. Alright folks, let's talk about another significant change brought about by the NAR settlement. The way MLS listings are displayed is getting a makeover. Now, if you've ever browsed homes online, you're familiar with those MLS listings. They're like the holy grail of property information, showcasing everything from square footage to the number of bathrooms. But here's the catch. In the past, these listings also used to display the commission offered to buyer agents. Well, hold on to your hats, because that's all about to change. With the new rules in place, MLS listings will no longer show buyer-agent commission offers. That's right, those numbers are going offline. Now I know what you're thinking, Marquis. Is this going to make it harder to find an agent or compare their fees? Here's the thing, while it might seem like a big change, it's actually designed to level the playing field and encourage more transparency. Instead of focusing solely on the commission, you'll now have more meaningful conversations with your agent about their services, their expertise, and how they can help you find your dream home. It's all about shifting the focus from the transaction to the relationship. Think about it, you're not just hiring an agent to open doors for you, you're hiring them for their guidance, their negotiation skills, and their ability to navigate the complexities of the real estate market. So, embrace this change, folks. Use it as an opportunity to have more in-depth conversations with potential agents, understand their value proposition, and choose the one who's the perfect fit for your needs. Remember, it's not just about the commission, it's about finding an advocate who will fight for your best interest throughout the entire home buying process. Chapter 4. Budgeting like a boss. The new reality for buyers. Alright folks, let's get real for a minute. Buying a home is a significant financial decision, and with these new changes, it's more important than ever to budget like a boss. In the past, buyers often factored in closing costs, down payments, and maybe a few unexpected expenses. But with buyer agent compensation now on the table, you need to be even more strategic with your finances. The good news is, I'm here to break it down for you and give you the tools you need to budget like a pro. First things first, remember that buyer agent agreement we talked about earlier? That's your roadmap to understanding your potential agent's fees. Make sure you discuss their compensation structure up front, and factor that into your overall budget. Next, don't forget about those closing costs. These can vary depending on your location and the specifics of your loan, but they typically include things like appraisal fees, loan origination fees, and title insurance. Be sure to get a clear estimate of these costs from your lender early on in the process. Now, here's where things get interesting. Since you might be responsible for paying your agent's fees separately, it's crucial to have those funds readily available. This might mean adjusting your savings goals, exploring different loan options, or even negotiating with the seller to cover a portion of the closing costs. The key is to be prepared and have a solid financial plan in place. Don't be afraid to ask questions, shop around for the best mortgage rates, and explore all your options. Remember, knowledge is power, and being financially savvy will empower you to navigate these changes with confidence. Chapter 5. Buyers on top embrace your newfound power. Alright folks, we've covered a lot of ground today, from buyer-agent agreements to MLS listing changes, but here's the bottom line. These changes are designed to empower you, the buyer. For too long, the real estate industry has operated in a way that favored tradition over transparency. But the game has officially changed, and it's time for buyers to step into their newfound power. With the NAR settlement, you now have more control, more choices, and more leverage than ever before. You have the right to demand transparency from your agent, negotiate their fees, and choose the representation that aligns with your needs and your budget. Don't be afraid to ask questions, shop around, and compare different agents and their services. Remember, you're the one in the driver's seat. This is your real estate journey, and you have the power to shape it according to your vision. Embrace this shift, folks. Educate yourself, be an informed buyer, and don't settle for anything less than the exceptional service and representation you deserve. The real estate market is evolving, and those who adapt, embrace change, and advocate for themselves will come out on top. So, go out there, find your dream home, and remember, you have the power to make it happen. And there you have it, folks. The NAR settlement broken down in a way that makes sense. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed about these changes is crucial for both buyers and sellers. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with your friends, family, and anyone looking to navigate the ever-changing world of real estate. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos where we'll be diving deeper into specific aspects of these changes, including how sellers can adapt and thrive in this new landscape. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, at K Fortuna All Aspects Realty, we're here to guide you every step of the way.